hot. You heard me. Goddamn microphones.
You're hot.
Thank you. Microphones are hot. I'm hot. You're hot. It's hot in here. No.
It's hot in here.
It's not. We're okay. Clear your throat. Get ready to go. You know what? There's so much going on. It's 6:02 Los Angeles time. Welcome to the Gen X Talks Bottom of the Glass Nation show. But tonight, it's a neighborhood show. There's many, many reasons for that, many, many facets. A lot of things going on in the old Deuterino's mind. It's a good thing I'm keeping a strict alcohol regimen. That strict alcohol regimen that I learned from my older brother-in-law, the Sun Valley Fox, keeps everything in motion, keeps everything in line. Now, his regimen is much different than mine, but I'm following his, and things seem to work out famously when you do that. Now, it's Happy July 3rd, honey.
Happy July 3rd.
I would say happy 4th of July, but we're not there yet. So happy 3rd of July.
Hours.
Happy 3rd of July. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? All right, so here we go. Let's pay some bills, get some stuff out of the way. We can't start until you guys put the cat out, let the dog in, draw the blinds, get your favorite adult beverage, nestle back into your favorite chair, big old comfy chair there, and have a drink with the rest of us. This is the Bottom of the Glass Nation, BOTGN, because at the bottom of the glass is when the truth comes out. You want to hear the truth, I want to hear the truth, therefore we all must drink together and get to the truth. We do not like that alcohol. We do not want that alcohol, but we'll persevere and suffer through drinking all of that alcohol so we can get to the bottom of the glass. We are BOTGN. This particular picture right here is from Foxhole Studios. It is the sun setting over the rim around South Lake Tahoe. That is a glass of Pendleton. If I know the Sun Valley Fox, his third or fourth glass of Pendleton. He's drinking, I'm smoking, you're stroking, we're all joking. Let's have a good time. Drink one for me. I can't drink right now, but there's a complicated medical issue involving Dr. McDreamy. So I can't abide right now, but you guys can drink one for me, and we'll move on, get some stuff done. We got to kick this pig, baby. Let's go. First thing we got to do is pay some bills. You guys need to remember to join Patreon. If you didn't get a notification, if you're watching this in a rerun fashion, then in a rerun, if you're not watching it on broadcast, you're watching it on a rerun. It's when you.
Oh, never mind.
A rerun. Oh my God, you don't know what a rerun is?
Don't go there.
Wow. Okay, pack up your stuff and just leave. I need anybody who doesn't know what a rerun is. I need you to pack up your gear right now. No. Pour out your drink. Turn the lights back on. Raise the shutters and blinds. Get out. Just go. You got to get out.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
But you can come back in after you Google it and figure out what a rerun is, and then go sit at the little kid table because you can't be here with the adults. All good moderators should be putting up a link right now for Patreon. That means you can join. It's $1. You got notifications, so you didn't have to choose rerun status. No. You got notification plus 4.5 years now of behind-the-scenes stuff. That's in Patreon. Don't forget the big in-person meet and greet is coming in Minden. Foxhole Studios in Minden, put on by the Sun Valley Fox and St. Donna. There's a big competition. There's a steak cook-off between Little Miss Hot and Nerdy and Chef John. They're going head-to-head. There's going to be games, food, prizes, activities. Hang out. Just have some drinks and some food and hang out with the rest of us. But you got to get a ticket. A lot of staff's going to be there. A lot of names you know. You got to do it. Now, the podcast went out today. This is not the picture of this week's podcast. It's last week's podcast. One of the reasons we're doing a neighborhood show, Big Daddy's a little far behind. I'm behind the 8-ball on a lot of stuff. But the podcast is done. Yes, it's done. The video version is done. Last week's video version that I didn't do because Gen X Mom wasn't on camera, I updated the whole thing today. It's ready to go too. Yes, that's right. I've been a little bit remiss in my duties, but there's been a valid reason. I have a note from my mom if you want to see it. All right. Podcast is coming out tomorrow morning. Don't forget that. Now we go to the side-by-side view. Oh, look at my beautiful blushing bride. There she is. And hi,
everyone.
I'm glad to see you're hard at work.
I am.
You are. You'd have to see your background to understand what I mean.
What about
you're hard at work.
Yeah.
You're in the Gen X Talks offices. They're downtown Minden. There's only
my staff behind me.
That's right. There's only one 4-story building downtown. We take up all 4 floors, and that is we're broadcasting neighborhood show. I'm at the Loop Studios, and she's downtown in the Gen X Talks office building, getting some stuff done, knocking some heads down there. You know what? You can't. You have to leave.
Why is that?
Because you are way too distracting. This is the first time you've been on air with cleavage in a long time.
Oh.
And I'm struggling with that really hard.
I covered up.
Yeah, I doubt you can.
I'm sorry. I'm in a tank top underneath my shirt here.
You were screaming earlier. I don't know what you're screaming about. You were mad earlier, but whatever it is.
Because my other tank top had a spot on it, and you didn't say anything.
I didn't notice it. She literally was yelling from the other end of the house going, how come I got to change my tank top? You didn't tell me there was a stain on my tank top. You didn't. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like 15 minutes before the show.
I wanted to yell back across the house going, I don't even know what color tank top you're wearing. I don't have a fucking clue. What are you talking about?
All right.
Anyway, so here we go. What do you got between the sheets, comma, sweetheart?
Well, John Morgan tonight on YouTube gave $5 to all the people who won't have 10 fingers tomorrow night. That's what he's shooting about.
All right.
Also, Discord reminder.
Oh, yes. I'm going to switch screens for this one.
PSA.
It's a PSA, but I'm going to switch screens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to bring something to your attention. We have Discord moderators. We have one Discord overlord. They run the Discord server. I stay out of it almost completely. Now, I stumbled across something the other day, brought it to their attention thinking they didn't know about it. Come to find out they did. A problem they've been working on for a while. So I bet I only have to bring this up to you folks about once a year. Gen X Talks has a Discord server. It's just chat rooms for old people. That's all it is. You log in for free. You get a little password like you do with you log in with everything. You go around, and there's different rooms to chat in. There's food. There's politics. There's cars and hobbies. There's YouTube. There's music. There's a main chat area. Okay? There's just stuff you can go in there and hang out and do if you're an old person, just like the old school chat rooms of yesteryear. And there's pictures and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy to navigate around. However, about once a year, I have to remind you guys to not be a dick. That is literally the only rule when you join up in our Discord service, discord.gg/Gen X Talk. Discord.gg/Gen X Talks. When you sign on, it says, here's the rules. And there's one. It says it prints it right out for you. Don't be a dick. Now, I don't know if you have to click that you agree with that rule to join. I don't know. You should, but that's it. Apparently, I stumbled across something that was about to be brought to my attention that one of you in there is being kind of a little bit of a dick. So, because I know this person, because I'm familiar with this person, because this person has spoken to me and I've spoken to them, blah, 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 blah. When he finally gets kicked out of this room, when he finally gets kicked off the server because everyone's just tired of his shit, he's probably going to call me and go, hey, man, is there something you can do? No. I'm not overruling the guys that run Discord. No, I'm not. If they've been patient and loving and kind, which is in their nature, and I'm sure they are, gone. Don't text me. Don't call me. I don't even have time for this bullshit. Right now, I am dedicated to a lot of other projects in my life. You know what's at the bottom of the list? Discord assholes. Discord assholes is on the bottom of my fucking list. So whatever you're doing in there, grow the fuck up and stop doing it because they're just about done with you. And you know who I'm talking about. If you don't like it, fuck off. And if you say something in the comment section, they're going to punt on you in here too. Now, we haven't said your name. I haven't said anything about you. No. You take it upon yourself to expose yourself, then the wrath of the room is going to come down on you. That's on you. All right. Did you have something to say about this particular topic?
It was buffering a little, but I think they could hear you.
Buffering a little. Here we go again.
I just turned, what's his name up? Kenny.
Okay, Kenny's up, but we should be good.
Yep, it just caught up. We're good.
We're okay now? Did everybody get that message? That was kind of important that you guys heard. Don't be a dick in Discord. I'm just saying, that's the thing you should be remembering. That's the positive message to take away from this is don't be an asshole in Discord.
All right.
All right, so where was I? Oh, we're back on screen. Now it's you and me. Is there anything else between the sheets we need to talk about?
Let me see. I think there was a couple things. Jeremy Underhill on YouTube for $5 for the Sing-A-Hor Hooker Fund or Whiskey, whichever the general prefers.
Now, who gave me that?
Jeremy Underhill.
Jeremy Underhill has been... Oh, hang on. Let me get straightened out here. Jeremy Underhill has been supporting the Singapore Hooker Fund since the Singapore Hooker Fund was invented. And I think that was a noble investment. Thank you very much for that. It's important to every now and then take a break. You can come home with big scratches on your back. And my wife says, ooh, hey, you ruined a perfectly good shirt. Well, God damn it. She knows. Speaking of that, which I saw some, I don't have a picture or anything, but I saw one today. Trump signed a woman's
chest.
Chest.
I'd say her chest. It wasn't really her. She didn't take her boobs out.
No, she didn't take her boob out, but it was.
And the inside of her arm. 2
And-
times.
yeah.
Twice on her.
Okay, so I just saw the picture of that.
I think he did. He signed her tank top, though.
I have not seen one thing from either side of the aisle, but I guarantee here's what's going to... Oh, that's very disrespectful. That is just a disrespect.
I've never seen a president do that in my life.
I haven't either, I got to say. And the only president in the past that I could think that would have had the balls to do that, Clinton. That's it.
Yeah, and then he can get beat up by his wife.
He
on
wouldn't
the way
care.
home.
He knows he's going to get beat up. He's like, Bill Clinton, well, I had to sign her boob because she wanted me to. I knew I was going to get the shit kicked out of me, but it was worth it. I got the shit kicked out of me all the way. She let me touch her boobie, so I said yes. Hillary asked me why I did it. I said, because she let me.
But nobody asked him to.
No. But see, so here's the deal. Then you could, the left is going to go apeshit crazy and say, this is disrespectful. You can't do that. And the girl's husband gave Trump the okay. He's right there. Says, you okay? He goes, yeah, go ahead. And Melania, I'm sure doesn't give a shit at all. Not even a little bit.
No.
So if everybody is consensual adulting and that happens, which I personally think is kind of badass.
Yeah.
How do you know the left will still say, well, still, you're setting a bad example for the youth.
President should look for the office.
Not
They're going to
very
say
presidential now, is he? I don't know. You know, this guy, I got to tell you, I didn't see that coming, but fully endorse that. In fact, in the spirit of following along with our president, anytime you folks see me in person, especially at the Gen X Talks barbecue, women, if there's any body parts you would like me to sign, keeping in spirit with our president of the United States, following his noble lead down that road, I'll be more than happy to sign any part of your body you wish. Women. Some guy whips out his Johnson. The answer is no. I'm not doing it. Pass.
You preface that like...
Preface that right now.
Actually, it wasn't prefaced.
Well, what I threw a comma in there.
Yes, you did.
Comma, women only. This is not a sausage
Glad
fest.
you covered that.
Oh, I don't want 10 guys lining up going, hey, sign
That would have
this.
been kind of funny.
It would not have been funny at all. There'd have been no fun of that. And then can you imagine your brother, Sun Valley Fox, going, why is everyone standing in line got their hands in their pockets? I'm supposed to sign their Johnsons. Your brother would be like, you're fucking what? Okay, everyone out. You and all of your friends get out. I had no idea you could get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got to be careful of that. No Johnson signing there. No ink on the Johnsons.
All right. Would you like some more sheets?
I would love some more sheets. What do we got?
We have Sean MacArthur over on Facebook, personal, 500 stars for the handsome general and the beautiful queen, Mama X. Glad to be a part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation.
And we're glad to have you. He never forgets us over on Facebook.
No. Chris Coe gifted 1 membership on YouTube, and Spot and Stock, you did 5 over there. So we have 6 new members over there.
Got some people helping out.
I have to bring something up about that.
Yeah.
Did you see on one of the posts on YouTube the one lady that's complaining for you to take her off her membership, that you send too many?
Yeah.
I laugh every time it's like it's our fault. Like,
I have written her.
I think tell them what it is first so you can.
There is a nice lady, seems to be, who paid for a membership.
No, she got gifted.
Oh, she got gifted a membership.
Yes.
Well, then why is she worried about it? It'll fall off.
But she doesn't know that. She's like, please remove my membership. I don't want it. She thinks.
I get it now. Yeah.
Somebody finally said in 30 days it'll drop off.
Yeah, that's right. She kept complaining.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of this membership? Can you please?
Too many messages.
Too many messages. Too many announcements. Too many things coming through. And I'm like, I don't have any control over that.
That's right.
If you get gifted the membership or you buy the membership.
YouTube
that's
YouTube
and
it's
you.
a random thing.
It's just I couldn't do anything if I wanted to.
No.
And
even if we Gen X Talks gifted memberships,
which we can't.
It's totally random. We can, but it's totally random.
Well, we can with money, but we can't control who gets them.
No, we get some free every month to give away. But
how come I didn't know that?
I've tried to tell you that many times.
We've been doing this for 4.5 years. I never knew that.
Just became maybe 6-7 months ago.
Why didn't you tell me? You're going to tell me that I'm that stupid, that I'm that dumb, that I pay so little attention to you, that you have tried to tell me about an aspect, a facet, a new tool to use in YouTube.
Let me note something.
Yeah.
The general is in charge of YouTube.
Yeah.
How come I know about it and he doesn't?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't read your emails?
What is this witchcraft you are imposing
Okay.
upon me? That's all I want to know.
Whatever.
Oh, man. I'm so frustrated with you right now. It reminds me of one of the greatest philosophers of the 20th century.
Ah, good.
Iceman from Bodfish, who looked at me across a crowded bar one evening, leaned in under the dim lights and said the immortal words, "Chicks, man. Chicks." Because that's witchcraft. That's all it is witchcraft. All right. What else you got between the sheets? Bum, bum, bum.
Let me see if there's anything over there.
See, Sweets put up the bullshit bell. She knows that I would not miss something like that. Sweets is hitting up the bullshit bell.
Maybe she's calling bullshit on what you just said.
No, she's saying, I'm with the general.
No.
Everything you just said is
No.
bullshit. That's why the bullshit. Yep, that's it. And look at Mike Perkins putting up the woodshed for me so I can put you in it.
Whatever.
He says, woodshed for the general? Yes, thank you, Mike. I will take the woodshed and put you in it. The whole community is on my side about this. Don't you forget that.
All right. Well, just so you know, your buddy, your pal, Loud Ones, checked into YouTube, so you can shout out to
My man, Loud One. He sent me this video today. Loud One sent me a video. We're trying to work out something where I can help promote his Australian burnout and going on in Oklahoma. And everything I've read about it is fucking backwards. They have to burn out when they smoke their tires.
Yeah.
They have to do it in reverse.
Why?
They're Australian. It's backwards.
Oh, my.
The doors have to always, the driver's steering wheel has to be on the right. Why? Because they're not buffering.
Well, and then it stopped. It just keep going. I'm not even going to tell you anymore. It just buffers for a little bit, and then it catches up.
Now it's buffering on my end, too. And it goes back. I can't do anything with Loud One there.
Huh.
Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down. And literally, the promotion video, if I had to bleep every cuss word he said, there'd be more bleeps than anything else. That's what's going on.
Okay.
No lie. All right. So what else we got going on?
And Loud One wants you to know it's not in Australia. It's in Iowa.
It's not. No, it's not in Australia. It's a bunch of Australians doing it, though.
Okay.
Now I'm watching the pixelation myself.
I think we should open the door. Just keep going. They can hear.
Well, then open it up. Doesn't matter. All right. So as long as you guys can hear me and it's pixelating, bouncing around, I don't know why it's doing it. Everything seems to be running fine on my end. All our numbers are good. The light is green. The trap is clean. Okay.
I'm opening the office door.
Not sure that's going to help or hurt, but whatever.
On my level, I'm opening the office door. I don't know where you're at.
Come home and open the door for me and then go back to the office.
I can feel the cooler.
Can you really?
Yeah, I could feel it.
Is it that much of a difference?
Yes.
Wow. All right. So where were we? We had stuff to talk about. Did you clean the sheets out yet?
I cleaned those sheets.
Okay.
I washed them, dried them, and put them away.
Sheets are clean. Light is green. The crap is green. Okay, so listen. What we're going to do now is I'm going to put on my headphones. I'm going to take some callers because we're going to go over a little 4th of July trivia.
Woo!
And what I'm going to have you do, got my headphones on, I can hear you. Gen X Mom's going to put her headphones on in the office. Can you hear me now too?
Yeah.
All right, so that's looking good. You're looking good. I'm looking good. Everybody's happy. The phone number is on the screen, 805-460-5603. I'm going to take a call. You want to call in and do some trivia? I'm not letting you Google it. If you don't know the answer, then you don't get a prize.
Oh.
That's it. But
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Calling or texting?
Calling.
Oh, we're calling.
Calling, yep.
What's that number? 1-805-460.
5603, yeah. All right, so
Really?
go.
You had to interrupt me.
I thought you were asking. Go ahead, do it. I want to hear you do it.
1-805-460-5603.
Yeah, I do it better.
Oh, whatever.
So if you want to get some trivia, I got some trivia questions pulled up off the old Google interface here. And all you have to do is call in. I'll answer the phone, put you on the air. If you get the question right, you get a prize. If you don't get it right, we move on to someone else. Different question. I'm not going to keep the same questions up there. No. Oh, let's see. 4th of July trivia there. Okay, so 805-460-5603 is the phone number. Give me a call. And
Jeremy B., operators are standing by.
Operators are standing by. That's right. All right, someone calling in from Ontario. Let's see who this is.
Canada or California?
Hey, would you hold on? Hey, caller, it's a Gen X Talks. What's your name and where are you calling in from?
It's Sweet.
Hi, Sweet.
Hi, Sweet.
That is Ontario, Canada.
Well, you could have been Ontario, California, where the Speedway used to be.
She doesn't live there.
Well, I didn't know who was calling.
Hey, Sweets.
It's not my phone. It's my hubby's phone. Sorry.
That's okay, Sweets. Tell him who the $2 the whore is tonight. Tell him.
Who is the $2 whore?
The $2 man of the night is Low Torque.
That is correct. She got it. $2 whore. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone on YouTube drops in a $2 bill, the little face falls in the jar. Every week it's different. Every week it's one of you guys or staff or former staff. This week it's our friend Low Torque. Don't forget it. All right. Sweets, I'm going to give you some trivia here. You get one shot. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. It's a little hard to hear you. Do you have me on speakerphone?
Okay. Yep. Hold on. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm going to give you a super easy one. You just got to go back. You got to go back to junior high or maybe even 6th grade.
She's in Canada.
She still has to know this stuff.
American history?
Yes, American history.
She already had Canada Day.
Well, this is not.
Okay. I know some American history.
All right, let's go, Sweets.
This isn't Boxing Day, okay?
Let's go, girl.
All right, Sweets, you get one chance. I'm not going to let you look it up, so they're not going to give you a chance for Google. Either you know or you don't. You ready?
Okay.
When the United States established the colony's independence and became the United States, who was the king of England?
King George.
More specific. There was a lot of King Georges. She goes, fuck.
King George the Third.
Oh my God,
third.
she got it. King George III. Did your husband help you?
No.
Yeah, he did. He's drinking a beer.
I was my husband, but it was my buddy.
What's that lifeline?
Someone across the room with a beer in their hand just held up 3 fingers and she got it.
That's awesome.
All right, Sweets, I need you to do something else for me, sweetheart. I need you to send an email to genxmom@genxtalks.com. Remind her, and we will send you a little something. I'm in the mood for giving away Highway Down CDs. I got some of those. That is our bumper music on the podcast, and everybody loves these CDs. So I think I may send you one of these if you don't already have one.
I do not, but I have a special request.
What is that?
I have gotten quite a few shirts from Gen X Talks, and out of all of my shirts, the one that is faded and invisible or unseeable is my $2 horse shirt, and I can't buy it anymore. Is there any way I can get one?
I don't know if we have any.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Send, because I love you, and you know I do, you send a picture of that shirt so I can see which one it was. And if I have to, I will have one.
Faded. It's very
That's
faded.
okay, as long as we can see the
still
graphic.
Just tell, so I can see the graphic. I can probably go find the picture so I know which one. Sweets, I will go have one made for you. Okay?
Oh, yay.
I will do that for you. Why are you showing the back of the CD?
Because I want to show the band members.
Oh, okay. So, Sweets, that's all I need from you. Thank you for playing. Send that email with that picture, and we'll get started on that for you.
Sounds good.
Thank you,
Have a great
darling.
night, guys.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
How did she get King George III? I know somebody helped her because she was King George. I said, be more specific.
King George fuck.
She goes, fuck. All right, let's take another caller. I got more questions. If you got answers, I got questions. Here's one coming in from Texas. I think I know who this is, and we're not going to be able to understand a goddamn thing he says. Let's try.
Dr. Shadowlight.
Not even.
Oh.
Hello, thank you for calling, caller. What is your name, and where are you calling from? Hello?
It sounds like you're talking underwater like a Dalek.
I'm not talking underwater. I'm speaking perfectly clear. The problem's got to be
Hello?
on your end. God, it's an Australian
Why do
phone.
you sound like a Dalek? You have a deeper voice than that.
I don't even know what a Dalek is. What, you can't insult me if you don't use a word I know. Okay, you're using $12 words. I'm a $3 guy. You got to use $3 words, or I'm not even going to understand the
It
insult.
certainly doesn't sound like English.
Well, the good news is you're from Australia, so no matter pretty much whatever question I ask you, you're
No, I
going
have
to get
an
it
American
wrong.
phone. I'm just Australian on the phone.
You're going to get... All right, here's one for you. Ian, everybody, this is Ian. This is Loud One, a brother of mine from another mother. He's calling in trying to win his stripes with a trivia question. Sir, are you ready?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Do we lose him?
I don't know. Even if we were...
You're a Dalek. I've got no idea.
Are you ready for the question?
I don't know. I can't.
Even if we were buffering, he still would be able to hear me.
Oh,
And yeah, we
Jess,
lost
forgot.
him. It's on
Can
his
you fix
end.
My camera's a little blurry, I think, because I put the CD up. Can you check it at all?
There's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, damn it. I'll make it off.
Shouldn't have fucked with it. All right.
See if I can hear you now. You
There
don't
we
sound
go.
like a Dalek anymore.
That's much better. I can hear you much better now. I really can. All right.
Yep.
Ian, loud one. Are you ready for your question?
Sure, fire it at me.
All right. Every 4th of July, the Liberty Bell rings during the day to celebrate Independence Day. How many times during the day does it ring?
42 times, I think.
No.
No, it's 36 because it was the original 36 states.
What the fuck are you talking about? What 36 states? We had 13 colonies. We had
Yeah, that one.
We
But
had
it was
13
36 times. I remember listening to something about it. I don't fucking know, okay?
Well, why'd you say 36
American.
states? What the? Yes, we know you're not American. 36
Hey,
states.
hey, don't say that out loud.
It rang 40.
I'm here legally, remember? I'm not an illegal.
He's got his paperwork, but when they asked him for his test to enter the country, they said, how many times? He goes, the bell rings 42 times for the 36 states. And he did it with confidence. He said it with confidence. Ian,
No, the bells are not one I know.
No,
I
it's not.
thought it was like 40-something times, though.
they ring 13 times they ring it 13 times for the 13 colonies, brother.
Wow,
Okay.
that's cool.
Well, there you go.
He will now forever remember that answer. Should he ever be asked again, he'll get that one right.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ian, thanks, brother, for calling in. Thanks for playing along, buddy.
Always.
We'll talk
Cheers.
soon. Bye-bye. Now, you see, when you get an Australian on the phone, everything gets fucked up. First, he couldn't operate the American phone, had to hang up and call back. Then he said the bell rings 42 or 48 times representing the 36 states. What the fuck is he talking about? It's always, you know what? It's always entertaining. It'll always be entertaining when Ian calls in. Yeah. All right.
Can I interrupt?
Go right ahead. Yes.
The Sun Valley Fox texted me, and I forgot to check to see if he was doing it. He wanted you to know something. We got to go back to the boob line.
To the boob line. Yeah.
You know, at the barbecue that you're expecting.
Yeah.
He wanted you to. His line for signing boobs is longer than yours. So remember, because he's the fox.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
So I'm just telling you.
Okay,
He's
never
just
mind.
letting you know.
I'm letting right now. I'm putting a kibosh on the whole thing. No boob signing.
No boob signing.
None.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that.
Okay. That's it. Why?
There we go. You're catching on. Why? Oh, funny you should ask why. Because nothing would hurt my feelings more than to announce there are boob signatures and have 3 girls in my line and 86 in his. I couldn't live that down. He'd never let me forget that.
You know?
I'm not doing it. No way.
The myth, the legend.
When you go up for
The fox.
when you go up for a boob signing against the Sun Valley Fox, chances are slim of success.
That's why there's no boob signing line competition.
No, there's not, because they banned it in the whole state of Nevada. Because once he moved to Nevada, every other man went, well, fuck.
He's favored
That's it,
every
we're
single
done.
time.
You brought in a ringer.
Vegas odds off the chart. There's nothing we could do about it.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Good
All right.
God almighty. All right, let's take another phone call. Somebody go ahead and call in.
Somebody call.
Oh, you know what? I missed one. I missed one from Oregon. Maybe I should call back.
Rude.
I should call the one back from Oregon. Just missed one. Let me call back.
All right.
And let's raise this up there. Dum, 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 dum. Here we go. Let's see if it's in Oregon. Dum, 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 dum.
Just hello.
Hey, this is the General calling from Gen X Talks. I think I just missed your call.
Yes, sir.
And who is this, and where are you calling from?
Steve from Grants Pass, Oregon.
Steve from
Hi, Steve.
Grants Pass, Oregon. My man, did you know that I lived in Bend, Oregon for a while?
Yes, I've been watching you for about 2 years. I've heard that a couple times.
Yes,
Nice.
there's a guy. All right.
All
So,
right.
and what was his name again? Do you remember?
Steve.
Steve, that's right. Steve from Grants Pass. Had a lot of relatives in Grants Pass, but they've all passed away. They were all elderly. My grandparents had relatives there. Okay. That doesn't really matter to anybody, so I don't know why I'm bringing it up. All right. Steve, are you ready for a trivia question related to the 4th of July?
Yes.
Now, if you win, we're going to send you a little something, something. But if you lose, you got to pack up all your shit, grab your coat, grab your hat, and you need to leave the country. I'm sorry. Those are the rules. I just got to tell you. That's it. Just so you know. All right. Let's see. Find a good one here for Steve. Boom, 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 boom. There's so many. Some of these, I'm like, I don't even know if I would know that. And I'm a really smart feller. Just ask me. I'll tell you. Okay.
I'm just a dumb truck driver, so.
Well, then
there are no dumb truck drivers. We have a lot of truck drivers. That
we're all
listen to us.
dumb. Dumb truck driver to a dumb mechanic and back. You're the only one in here who's not dumb. All right. Which 3 presidents, in fact, just give me the name of one of the 3 presidents that died on the 4th of July.
Oh.
One of the 3. That's all I want.
Wow. I don't even know that.
Steve from Grants Pass, Oregon.
George Washington.
He was not one of them. Now, Gen X Mom, you can save Steve here. You can make it to where he doesn't have to leave the country. You just have to guess correctly.
Does it go back that far? Let me think.
It goes back. All of these are old boys. These are
John Adams?
John Adams is correct.
Shing, shing.
You saved Steve. His lifeline.
Gen X Mom.
Thank you,
John
Steve.
Adams died July 4th, 1826, as did Thomas Jefferson in July 4th, 1826 also, and James Monroe, July 4th, 1831. So,
Wow, I did
Steve,
not know that.
I didn't either till just now. Steve, you got to send an email to genxmom@genxtalks.com reminding that you won this, even though it was through proxy. She saved your ass, Steve. You get a free T-shirt or something, whatever she decides to send you.
Okay.
Appreciate you playing along, Steve. Thanks for letting me call you back, buddy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Steve.
You saved his ass. There's no way you should have known that. That is not something you would know ever. You would not know that. I'm still a little dismayed on how you knew that.
Well, you just stay in the dismayed area over there. That's fine.
All right, so we'll take another caller, 805-460-5603. Let's put you up for some trivia, some July 4th trivia, see if you know these things. Do you know why I'm not including your brother in this competition?
Because he was there.
He was there, yeah. It wouldn't even be fair.
His name's probably on the Declaration of Independence.
If I said, well, yeah, it's very small. It's at the bottom. But if I said, well, which were the 3 presidents that died? He'd say, do you want to know what they last said on their deathbed? Because he was standing there. He knows each one of them. All right, here comes another one of the famous extras from days gone by. And this one is a name everybody knows. Christopher Sevick, welcome to the program.
Well, good evening, General and Mama X and everybody out there.
Hi, Christopher.
We're welcoming you to a July 4th Eve party is what this is, I guess, July 4th Eve.
Yeah.
Christopher, how steeped in the traditions and trivia of July 4th are you, my man?
Honestly, not very well.
Oh, but you live on the East Coast. He's in the, 13 colonies over there.
Where does Christopher, what state do you live in?
Well, let's see. I live in Kentucky, but that's near Massachusetts. No, seriously, I live in Connecticut.
Okay.
See?
I think this question is going to be scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla. That's what I think. Because it's an East Coast question. Yeah. Oh, Chris, I've totally set you up. If you fuck this one up, you're gonna look horrible to everybody. That's like saying
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
That's like saying, this next question, even a 3-year-old could get it. Boy,
Ouch.
What's the pressure with that? You're in trouble.
Are you smarter than a 4th grader?
All right.
I
Chris,
hated that show.
Chris, are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nathan's hot dog eating contest has happened on each Independence Day since 1972. Where does this competition take place? City and state.
That would be the home of Joey Chestnut in Coney Island, Long Island, in the state of New York.
He got it. Oh my God. He got it.
He got the whole thing.
He got the whole thing. He drew in a breath with confidence. He's like, I got this one. I'm nailing this shit. Scoop of vanilla. Yeah. Well, Chris, you know what you got to do here? You got to send Gen X Mom an email, genxmom@genxtalks.com. Let her know that you won the Nathan's hot dog eating contest trivia question for the 4th of July. We'll get you a little something in the mail. How about that?
Sounds good. Oh, and by the way, I actually met Joey Chestnut years ago at Foxwoods Casino at a Thanksgiving turkey eating contest.
Did you
Believe it or
really? Far out, man. That's
Great
awesome.
story. That's awesome.
Cool stuff, man. Hey, Chris, thanks for playing along. Thanks for calling in.
All right, guys. Have a good night, and everybody have a great holiday weekend.
You
You
as well,
too.
sir.
Bye-bye.
You as well. You knew I didn't think Chris was going to get it, but he had some confidence. He didn't even hesitate.
He even added more to it.
No,
on
he's
top
like,
of
I
it.
got some stuff for you. He wanted to drag out his answer just a little bit longer.
I got more than what you're asking for.
All right. So, anybody else want to call in? 805-460-5603. We will put you on the air, ask you a question, give you a chance to win a little something from you, from us. But you got to call in. Is there anything in the sheets you want to get to?
Let me see.
Don't-
Kyle Reichen is celebrating 26 months on YouTube tonight.
26 months, been around a long time, over 2 years.
Timothy over on YouTube says, thank you for the uncensored advice. You're the man 100%.
Appreciate that.
Chad Hoffman says, I'll let you sign my boobs, General. If you watch Seinfeld, you will get this.
I'm not doing it.
They too real and they are
Spectacular.
spectacular.
Yeah, I know this. I know exactly what he's going for. I'm not doing it. Hey, I got a call coming in and got to take it.
All
Hang
right,
on.
go.
Hold on. Hold your sheets, woman. Hold your sheets.
Got it.
Gen X Talks, you're on the air. Can I get your name and where you're calling in from?
Hi, I'm Shell, and I'm calling you from Wisconsin.
Shell.
Michelle?
Well, I go by Shell, but my
Okay.
name is Michelle. Yes.
Okay, Shell. Okay, I just wanted to verify if it was Michelle or...
Hey,
okay,
we're
I'll give you a
friends.
moment. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
give me a minute here.
Go ahead.
She said Shell.
Have a conversation.
She
Go
wanted
ahead.
me to have the intimate name. She handed you the birth certificate and said, "Here, this is for legal purposes."
Wow.
But with me,
I'll give you a moment.
it was Shell.
Take a moment.
Don't you forget that.
It's a really 70s name, though.
Yeah, it is. I'm digging that. You know what's happening right now? The Sun Valley Fox is going, I think I know that voice.
Did you go to high school in the San Fernando Valley?
Yeah.
asking.
No.
Asking for a friend.
No.
Just teasing.
About 2,000 miles from there.
Oh.
Well,
But
you
she
know,
knew where the San Fernando Valley was.
yeah.
That doesn't change much.
No, and plus the fact that Sun Valley Fox gets around. So,
Well, we have that here, too, but I'm a really good geography student, so.
uh-oh. Wow, this is what.
You just now he's going to skip all those.
Because a lot of these are geography
Let her know.
related.
Give it to her.
Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad I called now because I'm just taking a stab in the dark.
Well,
She has a
oh my
beautiful
God,
voice.
She has a lovely
You
voice.
have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
I need to keep her on the phone as long as possible. Oh, you
Can
got
you call my ex-husband and tell him that?
absolutely. I can. You're damn right. That's a simple test. You think that's the first ex-husband I've called before? Not a chance. I'm on number 311. If you must know.
Oh, I'd pay for that.
Well,
Cameo. Go to Cameo.
it's like $29. I'll say whatever you want, and my kid makes me. Dad, we got a
And you
cameo.
can have it forever.
Yeah, you get to keep it forever.
Great. I will cash at the general ASAP.
I'm all over
Oh,
that.
it'll be good.
Yeah, just give me the information. What's his name and what do you want me to say? And how harsh do you want me to be?
I want you to go Full Metal Jacket. Okay.
Oh my God.
He would love that.
Don't think I won't. Of
Oh my goodness.
course, I just got the shit kicked out of me by a female barber who was raised in Berkeley in the 60s. So I'm not sure how on my game I am
His
anymore.
ego's a little bruised.
I think you have a sharp enough tongue to handle it.
Okay, well, that's what I wanted. Don't you see that look you got right there? You almost said something dirty. You drew in a breath. You were gonna say it. Okay, Shell.
I'll have your moment. Go ahead.
Shell, let's get on to your trivia question, okay?
Okay, sir.
This 4th of July trivia for the United States of America. Question: what was the first state to declare the 4th of July as a state holiday?
Ooh.
Oh boy, that's
geography.
a tough one. I know, but it's.
Mm.
I'm thinking
random.
it's. There's 2 states I can think of, and I'm not sure which one it would be.
Well, you
out
gotta
of the
pick one.
2. I need phone a friend.
Want me to call your ex-husband and ask him?
No, he took all my friends too, the bastard.
Whoa, totally uncool. Totally
I know,
uncool.
right?
Hey, you know what? Come to the barbecue out here in Minden, and I will share all of my friends with you, and you will love every one of them. You come to the barbecue out here, you will be welcome.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm telling you, you would not be disappointed. These are some of the best people on earth that show up to these barbecues. They are great.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe she could win a ticket.
All right. So, gosh.
And she's so nice. Can she? I'm asking my wife, can she win airfare too? And a hotel?
You need to call the other Mary, the financial whiz.
Oh,
to
the
see
financial.
If we can, not this Mary, the other Mary.
Oh, all right.
Her financial person.
Shell, I got to get tough with you now. I need your answer.
I know, and I'm gonna go with West Virginia.
No.
Ouch.
I almost said yes just because I wanted to give her. Oh my God, she got it right.
What was it?
Wikipedia must be wrong.
Who was the
It's
first?
probably the one I.
What's
What's your second one?
Yeah, what was your second guess? Shell, what was your second
I don't want to
guess?
say no because it's going to be right.
Oh, she doesn't want to tell.
The correct answer, which everyone is probably screaming at me right now, Massachusetts.
Oh,
They declared it first.
Ouch.
yeah.
And now you know that. Now you know what?
And now I'm crushed.
I know this has been such a
Again.
disappointing phone call. You're obligated to show up to the barbecue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got to. You keep.
I'm gonna have to start walking probably then because it's gonna take me a while.
The Sun Valley Fox has chimed in and says, "Wow, you do have a beautiful voice," and she wins.
Oh, I just got to say she wins. Sun Valley Fox has overruled me. Apparently, he was there, and West Virginia was first. They just didn't get their paperwork signed on time, but technically, they passed it through their legislation first. He would know. He was there.
Yeah, you know.
1870.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Shell, thank
you guys,
you so
at
much.
least I can always fall back on the old 1990s 1-900 number,
That's
job or something.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
I'll even go back to the 80s and do it at 876 number. And those were the ones that got,
Right.
got friends of mine in trouble. I, of course, never
Yeah,
called.
I know.
Did you know
Yeah.
that if you dial 1-800-GMC truck, 1-800-GMC truck,
Yeah.
that's too many numbers. But you just tell someone, you dial 1-800-GMC truck. That's too many digits, but when you dial it straight through, it doesn't take like the last one or two, but it goes to one of those numbers.
Still till this day?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, good. I almost got you.
But I used to do that to my friends. I said, well, you can just listen to all the new Chevy products coming out. Just dial
You're
1-800-GMC truck. And they're like, what, is that true? Or no, I'm sorry. It was 1-876 GMC truck.
Oh.
And I said, you can listen to all the GMC and Chevy stuff. Like, are you kidding me? No, it's a paid line, but it's got all the cool shit. And then sure enough, my friends would call. And then their moms or their wives would get the phone bill.
Remember when we got phone bills?
Yeah.
All the numbers.
Listen, I just wanted to say that I qualify as Gen X because I'm old enough to have remembered calling the Santa Claus phone line. Did you guys have that?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's very cool. Gosh, that's back.
Yeah, you get it. You get to hang on to a Gen X card for that one for sure.
Yes.
Shell, I got to move on. I got to thank you for calling in. You have been an absolute delight, and I hope to hear from you again.
I will try again.
All right, dear.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye, Shell. Happy 4th.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She was wonderful.
She was.
What a surprisingly good phone call. That was great. You never know. When someone calls for the first time, you're just not sure how that's going to go. She handled it perfectly.
Oh, yeah. She's a good sport.
Except she fucked up the answer and got it wrong. It was only through the grace of God that the Sun Valley Fox swooped in and overruled it and said, she wins. I tell you. All right. So we do have time for one more, but let's go between the sheets. I'll interrupt you if something comes in.
Why
what do you
don't you
got?
hydrate while I do this?
Hydrating.
Nana A over on YouTube is a member for 32 months tonight, wishing everyone a safe and happy Independence Day.
Thank you, Nana.
And Star Roberts came through again on YouTube with 5 Gen X Talks memberships.
That guy, has he done 10 now?
I wasn't keeping track of.
You guys got to remember that when someone donates that many memberships, it's not like it's $1 a piece. They don't get charged $5. To do that through YouTube charges people like $25 just so you guys can get one. So it's a big deal for that to happen. And
For
Star
1
Roberts
month.
for 1 month, but you guys get to take a peek behind the curtain and see all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
That's it, babe.
That's it?
The sheets are clean. Oh, wait. Did something just come through?
I do not know.
Oh, Danny H has a commercial. All boobs will be signed at the woodshed during the barbecue. Oh, and he just says, don't say that.
He just said it and then said, don't say that.
Danny, you didn't type fast enough, man.
Yeah, Danny's like me. You type in blocks, and sometimes if it doesn't go through, changes the tone of the entire message.
Oh, man, I will leave now.
You are in trouble now. You totally got that. All right, we've got another one coming in. One of our favorite buddies on YouTube here, taking a call right now. Let's see. And this sounds a lot like Scott Royston. Scott, are you there?
How you doing?
Hey, buddy. This is, everybody knows Scott Royston. He's been around the program for so long. In Discord, on the program, he's donated stuff to you guys. So many members that are current members now are because he planted those seeds of free memberships 2 years ago.
Yes. And
they're
he's
still
on
here.
the East Coast. Shouldn't the East Coasters, know?
They should know all this stuff. They have to.
They're living it daily.
Yeah, they're field trips.
They're walking the streets.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. All right. Scott, how you doing today?
Good. Happy 4th of July, you guys.
Thank you very much, Scott. Hey, I saw on 2 of your posts on Facebook, you submitted an oil painting, and I got to tell you, I kind of want it.
It's gorgeous.
It is absolutely beautiful.
It's only $24,000. Save up your money. I'll be glad to sell it to you.
Oh my goodness!
Got to have a GoFundMe page.
How long did it take him to paint it?
It took me since I would say 4.5 months because remember that was the painting that I was working on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was saying the flag piece.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was it.
The detail on that I can only see in a picture, and I'm sure it is 10 times as impressive being there. But it is absolutely stunning.
Thanks. It's going to Montana. It's going to a Western Regional show in Montana.
Yeah,
so
I read
if you
that.
want to see it.
I do.
Yeah.
You know what? When you get the link for that, let me know, and I'll put it up on the member site for them to go check that out up there. I think that one's worth showing everybody. I really do.
Oh, sounds good. I'll send you my website, and then you can just go from there because it's just under Oil Painters of America, or I can just get that one. Yeah, it's no problem.
Just send me something, and I'll take care of that because that is so impressive, Scott. Well done indeed.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
appreciate
Scott,
it.
are you ready for your question, my man?
I will give it my best try.
All right. Wait, what state do you live in, Scott?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. You know what? You got no excuse. Any question I ask you, no matter how obscure, you have to know. You have to know. You're socially obligated from your childhood to know. All right. I mean, you should know because you're there. Sun Valley Fox should know because he fought in the Revolutionary War. He was the one. If you look in the drawing, the painting of George Washington crossing the Potomac, he's the one dragging his hand in the water just to feel how cold it is. Yeah, that was a Sun Valley Fox. True story.
All right.
Or it's true. It's a story.
Okay.
All right, Scott. Here comes your question. Dum. What were the first battles of the American Revolution? What 2 cities? And they're called the Battle of these 2 cities independently. Where were they? The first battles of the Revolutionary War.
Iwo Jima?
Did you say Iwo Jima?
I did.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell you to hang up, discontinue all your memberships, turn in your Gen X card, and never speak to anyone ever again. What's that, Scott? You got me on speakerphone, I think, because I can't hear you.
Sorry. Just a second here.
Let me Google the answer, Scott says.
Is it Gettysburg?
No, not Gettysburg.
Oh, man.
Do you know why it wasn't Gettysburg? Because that was the Civil War. Iwo Jima was World War II.
Gotcha.
Dumb.
Now, I knew these.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Scott, you let me down, my man. I thought
okay.
we were buddies. What the hell?
I don't even know if I know that one.
Scott, you're making me look bad in front of my friends.
The American Revolution.
Do you know? Could you guess?
It's got to be. Oh my God! It's got to be.
Your brother is screaming at the TV right now because he knows and you don't.
The Battle of Lexington.
Yes, that's one.
And the Battle of, I don't know the second one.
Concord. But see, you knew one.
Well, I was saying about Battle of.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think it was before we were independent, so it's okay.
Hey, Scott, I really appreciate you calling in, brother. Thank you for playing along so nice and having a good time with this. Happy 4th to you and yours, and we'll talk again soon, okay?
You too, buddy. Take care.
All right, bye-bye. Scott is always such a good sport. No matter what, if it's up, it's down. He gets it right, he gets it wrong. There's trivia, there's music. He doesn't care. He's a good sport all the way around. Either way, always fun to talk to Scott on the phone. Scott Royston, everybody. We will put up that link. You really need to. I never promote his work. I don't talk about his stuff very often. A few times I do, but this one I was so impressed. It's worth seeing. I'll make sure you guys. I'll get something for you guys on that. All right.
Taking a picture of our dog and you.
Why?
Because during the live stream, he's just like curled up in a ball.
He's just hanging out. I would pretend he loves me, but he wants beef jerky, so it's not as.
But he's just curled up on the floor.
He's having a good time. All right. Anything in between the sheets you want to talk about?
There's nothing right now.
This is the 4th of July. I'm going to ask you a question, see if you know.
No.
Now, come on. It can't be.
Been a while.
Been a while since what?
Civics.
Okay. Let's dumb this down to a 5th grade level. You and I are now sitting back in Mrs. Rowley's class in 1979. You're 3 desks away from me, and we're going through our history book. And the teacher, Mrs. Rowley, calls on you and says, what was dumped into the Boston Harbor December 16th, 1773 to protest Britain taxing the colonies?
Tea.
Oh my God, you are smarter than a 5th grade.
And it was called the Boston Tea Party.
Yes. And who did the dumping, do you know?
Oh.
It was obviously the colonists, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't at a party.
Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to ask you something. The colonists didn't really want to be identified. Do you remember what they did to hide their identity?
I don't.
This was a suggestion of your brother, the Sun Valley Fox, the night before they dumped all the tea. Your brother, the Sun Valley Fox, were having a meeting in a tavern. He was drinking. He's a little drunk. And he said, listen, if we're going to go do this tomorrow, we're going to meet here first. We're going to get drunk. Then we're going to go tear apart all the stuff on the docks and throw all the tea in the harbor. He says, I got an idea.
Okay.
Let's take off all of our clothes and dress up as Indians. We'll put on Indian garb. We'll go there looking like Indians. They'll think the Indians did this. They won't blame us. And we will avoid a war. But the message will get across that we're not happy about this, but let's all dress up like Indians.
Okay.
I don't think it worked. I think there still was a war.
Oh, was there?
But it was a good effort by your brother. He had a good suggestion.
He tried.
And it's a true story. They dressed up as Indians. You just didn't know whose suggestion it was. Now you know.
Oh, I get it.
All right. Anything else? What do you got for me? Because if you don't got something for me, I got something for you.
I got nothing.
If you know what I mean. All right. Don't.
I'm trying to see if the Sun Valley Fox is confirming, but no, not yet.
Let me make sure that no one's trying to call in and I missed up on this one.
Oh, you probably did. There's nothing in the sheets right now.
Okay. If you have a question or you want to be part of this, dial 1-805-460-5603. It's on your screen. Go look on the screen. Oh, one of our favorite people from Sacramento was calling in. Ready?
Okay, go.
Here we go. And am I talking to Phil?
Yes, you are.
Is this Phil from Phil's Garage?
Ears wide open. How you doing?
Hey, Phil, you ready to play a trivia question here and see how well you do?
I am very ready. How you doing?
Oh, you know me. I'm just getting by. I'm just being me. It's the only thing I'm good at anymore is being me. I've tried other things. I can't do it. The only thing I can do is be me.
How are you two doing in the rental house?
Pretty good. You know, the people who leased this to us, I went ahead and signed a 2-year lease because I knew I was going to be here for building. It is cramped. It is tight. My house was double this size. I don't have room for everything. I have got stuff in storage. I got 2 trailers over at the Sun Valley Fox's house. We're still struggling to put stuff away. But I'll tell you what, it was. If you listen to the podcast live today, you caught it. If not, you'll catch it tomorrow when it drops. But Jennick's mom said something that being in this small of a house, this house is built like a 90s apartment to me.
Yes.
And she said it's strangely intimate. on how close we all are. And she was right.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding when I say we are laughing and giggling and goofing around. And Briggs too. It is a completely different environment than when we were all spread out in different spots. We are tripping over each other. We're tripping over the dogs.
It's been over 25 years since we've been in a single story.
Yeah, but anything this small. I mean, this is just a little bit bigger than an apartment on the wrong side of Burbank, and that's true. and I'm telling you, it has been. She's right. It's been strangely intimate how much fun this has been to go through this because everything's not working out right. Nothing's easy. Everything's difficult, and we've reconditioned all of our values on Gen X Talks, and we're ramping everything up with content. And it is draining us. It is draining the time out of our day, along with all the unpacking and the trying to figure stuff out and trying to get along. And yet you'd think that would be a big mental burden, and it's not. It's not. It's actually turned out to be so much fun and so weirdly enjoyable. I just can't. And you know what? I'll tell you something else too. Where we lived before, we didn't really have any relatives that we were close to. And having the Sun Valley Fox in St. Donna, I'm telling you, even when I text him and I know that he's only 9 miles away because I'm not allowed within, the 9 mile exclusion zone for where he lives. I'm outside of it. I made sure.
Yeah.
It is a completely different feeling knowing the person you're talking to is right over there if you need them. And that offsets so much of my mental anguish. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
And St. Donna is making me a special dish tomorrow for the 4th of July, just for me and nobody else.
Yeah, we're going to family's house for the first time. Usually everybody came to our house.
Yeah, we're going to the foxhole.
So this is new. This is different, and it's really nice.
Although I have a minor announcement. Phil, can I do a minor announcement during your phone call?
Go right ahead.
Okay. This is something nobody knows. Now, everyone, I want you to keep an eye on Gen X Mom's facial expressions because it's going to change. In order for me to keep my vows, not to you, my vows to Gen X Talks, my newly refound determination, I have to do a garage show tomorrow, and I checked with the Sun Valley Fox. It's right in the middle of when we're supposed to be at his 4th of July barbecue.
That is correct.
So I figured out what I want to do.
What's that?
I am sending you and Briggs over there on time. He can drive you over in his truck. I'm going to stay here by myself and do a garage show from the garage.
All right.
And I have an idea on how I'm going to approach it and let people know that I'm going to do it solo. I'm going to do the best I can.
Okay.
And then I will come and join you as soon as it's over. That way we aren't rude and not showing up because you guys will be there.
Right.
And I will be along as soon as I get done with my obligations to Gen X Talks and the Garage Show community. And I will be there. So, Phil, this announcement came, right? The Garage Show announcement came while Phil's garage was on the phone. I think that's appropriate. I do.
That is.
Did my facial expressions change?
No, you really didn't give a shit, which bothers me.
No, I was kind of going, hold on. A couple hours?
Without me?
Without the husband.
I figured you'd be all up. No, honey, I don't want to go without you. I'm not going to go over there. You didn't change your facial expression. You don't even care. You looked at me like, fine, stay here. I don't give a shit. I'm leaving. You're going to go over and crack open a beer and have a hot dog, and you don't care where I'm at. Wonderful.
Oh, no.
Phil, I'm feeling pretty abandoned already. I got to tell you.
Well, if you can get Briggs to play DD, you could do a bottom of the garage show.
Everybody's asking. Yes, there is a garage show tomorrow night on 4th of July. He just announced it.
I have to do it. I promised we'd do it. We did a world show last Friday. We're going to do world show, garage show, world show, garage show. We're going to alternate every week. That's the plan so far. And we're going to stick to it. I'm not going to... The first week I can't go, sorry, I got something I got to go do. I can't. I just can't do it as much as I want to.
And there's some people that don't get out and celebrate or won't be with family tomorrow. So, yes, I'm all for it.
We can all be alone together.
All right, go. Ask Phil his question.
Phil, here comes your 4th of July question. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, there's some dumb ones in here that I would. And one of them said, which president was credited for coining the term "founding fathers"? Which president looked backward and said, "Boy, you know, all those people who signed the Constitution, they should be called the founding fathers"? Who would know that shit? That was James Monroe, but who would know that? So I'm not asking you that. Okay. Phil, here comes your question. It might be a little bit of a difficult question, but when you hear the answer, you're going to go, God damn it, I should have known that. But you might know it anyway, because you're a real patriot, like the rest of us.
Well,
you ready?
I mean, I am a patriot.
Yes, you are. And if you don't get this right, it means you're not. You heard the rules
I'm within
earlier.
arm's reach. I'm within arm's reach of 3 American flags.
Well, that's close enough. We should just give him a pass.
So patriotic.
That's patriotic. All right. Here's your question, sir. What famous line did Patrick Henry deliver at the Second Virginia Convention?
Oh, dear God.
No. He did not say, "Oh, dear God." No, that is not right. Let me help you out.
Patrick sitting here going, "Oh, no."
Patrick Henry only had one line he's famous for. Just name the one line Patrick Henry's famous for. He's turning around. Somebody look it up on Google, quick.
I don't know.
In the background.
Give me liberty or give me death. I don't know.
Man, she bailed your ass out, Phil. That is true.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
Son of a bitch.
You better buy that woman a drink.
Yeah,
man.
you get her. She wants steak dinner tonight, baby, and she didn't care if it's Uber or DoorDash.
She's getting tequila shots on this phone call.
There we go. All right. That was his line. He stood before the Second Virginia Convention and said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
She just
That
said
is
hi
right.
to you.
Hello, dear.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. You know, you get the prize, not him, just so you know.
Thank you.
I'm going to send you.
Patrick Henry is really great, but you know what? We're not observing the best holiday today, 40th anniversary.
Wow.
I was told to skip over that on this particular day.
Is it their anniversary?
No.
Or, okay.
No, you don't know what the 40th anniversary of today is?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
She got it.
I got you. I just wanted to verify. I was just verifying. We're all getting up there. I don't know. Whew.
Hey, Phil, make sure you send Gen X Mom an email, genxmom@genxtalks.com, reminder of the conversation and the trivia. We'll get something sent out to you from the Gen X Talks website. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll let her pick, and we'll send it your way.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Phil. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Thanks for playing along.
Bye. Happy 4th.
Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, and you don't have to clean up afterwards.
That's right. No, we don't. Not this year.
Thanks again, Phil. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that, as they say,
is that.
I
have 2 things to say on the sheet.
In the sheets. Go ahead.
Star Roberts gifted another 5 memberships on YouTube. If you want a free membership, you should head on over to YouTube.
Star Roberts is your buddy. I'm telling you.
Jeremy Underhill, also member for 10 months. Happy 4th of July, everyone. And remember, safety first. Save your fingers. You never know when you will need the middle one. That's what he said. That's important. Well,
I got to say that we have come to an end here. The show is drawing to a conclusion. I got a bunch of stuff more I got to do. We could go all night with you guys, but we got to cut it short because there's other obligations that other fans are waiting for. There's other Gen X Talks extras waiting for the next thing in line that they're looking for, just like you guys were looking forward to the show.
Also coming in really quick, Chris Coe just gifted a membership tonight.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Everyone counts, buddy. All right, are we done there?
We are done.
The light is green. The trap is clean. We're ready to go.
We are good.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate you. Gen X Mom, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everyone. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Thanks for tuning in around the planet. Not sure where you're listening in from, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you chimed in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 2 things in life. Number 1, wherever you go, there you are. And number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out, baby.
Bye-bye.